You don't have to know what you were going to do when you go to college, so don't feel the pressures of that, but go and explore different areas. I thought I wanted to be a vet, and then I did an internship and hated it, and ended up being a psychologist. I mean, completely different aspects. And knowing that you can do it. You know, it's a lot of work, but you are very capable of getting there. You go to college for your regular bachelor's degree, and I got mine in psychology and biology, and then you go to graduate school for your doctorate, which is 4 years of graduate school, a year of internship, and 2 years of residency. You can get either a PhD in psychology or you can get a PsyD in psychology. So there's two kind of routes to go, whereas a PsyD is more clinical based, where you would run a practice, and a PhD is more research based, where you would teach at a university and work at a university. When you get your degree in psychology, you have to do a year-long 2,000-hour internship where you're basically functioning under a psychologist who's your supervisor. With psychology, you can do a lot of different jobs. You can do consultation, you can do teaching, you can do therapy, you can do testing. It's not like there's one thing you have to do if you get a degree in psychology. I mean, you can even do IO psychology, which is going into businesses and consulting how they can better improve relationships within a big company or something. If you're working for a company, I know I was in Pennsylvania before, and the average salary for a psychologist was pretty low. It was only around $70,000. But if you own your own practice, it can be up to, you know, $150,000 to $200,000. So it's a huge range depending on what you do. If you teach, it can be much lower compared to, you know, if you're working in a big corporate office. So you can kind of pick where, you know, within that what you want your salary to be. One of the things that you have to learn to do is leave your work at the office and not take it home with you, because on a regular basis you could be dealing with somebody had a death in their family, or you could be dealing with someone who wants to commit suicide, or someone who wants to, you know, harm somebody else. And so you have to have a lot of experiencing and working with trauma and being able to respond to the trauma, but yet leave it at work. The biggest benefit is providing, especially in a rural community, is providing services to people that have never had options to get those services, but also helping families along the way, getting the diagnosis, helping the children, giving them recommendations, and so that they can be successful in school or they can be successful in their home environment. I really enjoy working with children and enjoy what I am doing, especially on an island that's underserved population for mental health.